The story of Christmas is the story of one surprise after another. I mean, maybe we're too familiar with it because we celebrate every year, but have you ever paused and thought about how many strange, how many peculiar, how many unexpected things happened that first Christmas? God waited 1,000 years after King David to bring the great Messiah, and 700 years after Isaiah's prophecies, and 400 years after the last prophet Malachi prophesied. And then when the action began to roll, he came to an unwed mother in an out-of-the-way backwater town called Nazareth. And he brought about a worldwide census so that Mary and Joseph would come to Bethlehem where the Messiah was to be born. And then on that night when he was born, shepherds, uncouth, dirty shepherds of all people would come to visit, not the dignitaries of the day. And eventually from the east, magi, pagan astrologers would come. How bizarre to visit the Christ child. And when God would rescue his son from Herod, he would send him to Egypt, the very place God had called his people out of slavery some centuries before. The story of Christmas is a surprising story. There are twists and turns, one after another, that we would not expect. God's ways being higher than our ways, his thoughts, his wisdom greater than our thoughts. And so I've written a book to help celebrate the unexpected twists and turns of that first Christmas. It's called The Christmas We Didn't Expect, Daily Devotions for Advent. And I want to invite you to join me this Christmas from December 1st up until Christmas Eve as we walk this path together of these surprising twists and turns in Jesus' life that show us how great Jesus is beyond our expectations, how great God is beyond what we could dream up, or beyond what we could imagine. So would you join me this Christmas, the Christmas we didn't expect? And would you walk with me and friends and family and your church as we marvel together at who Jesus is, and as we catch fresh glimpses of him, and as we wonder at him and worship him and keep him at the center of this Advent season?